So Rangers were back and won 2-0 in our first European game since progress, and I thought personally that we started off quite well. It was all us. We had some very good attacks going, some very good movement going. We'll talk about that later. And I honestly thought that from the start, maybe the first 10 minutes or so, I thought we were going to maybe get 3 4-0 or something. It wasn't to be, ended up 2-0, of course, but a lot of the game was me moaning about things. For instance, in the second half, we seemed to stop moving off the ball. It was just whenever somebody had the ball, it was pass it back, pass it back, pass it back, and then they'd work it in a curve from one wing to another, and then they would work it back and wait till somebody somewhere lost some space. It's a very effective tactic if it works, I suppose, but I would rather have somebody direct coming on. So the first goal, I would admit, was probably more of a goalkeeper blunder. Jamie Murphy scored it. I'm a big fan of Jamie Murphy, of course. That's all could be said about that goal, really. It was more of a blunder than anything. It wasn't any particular great skill. Some good movement, right enough, but more of a goalkeeper blunder, in my opinion. In the second half, though, we, as I said, just nobody was moving. Nothing seemed to be happening. If anything, I was more worried when the opposition were attacking because it seemed like they could actually be up to something. That's what happens in a live game, though. Anybody, like, they could just walk into our half for an inch and I'd be biting my nails off. But I was looking and I was thinking, we need somebody direct here because every time it went out to a winger, they were passing it back to the fullback and they were doing a little dance trying to pass it in the field and then just trying some nonsense ball that wasn't going to happen. And then, as expected, it would get cut out. And then Glenn Middleton came on, and that was a real change for the game, the attitude of the game, in my opinion, because Glenn Middleton, as soon as he gets the ball, the first thing he wants, get as close to the line as possible and put it in. And we won. We must have won 4 or 5 corners just off 5 minutes of him being on because he was that direct with the ball. Unfortunately, didn't get an assist, but he played really, really well from what I saw, and I think that he definitely should be starting the next game. Um, we seen Ovie Ejaria. Ovie Ejaria looked skillful. He looked kind of not complacent, but he looked wandering in some moments. But he did look really, really skillful. There was a particular moment when he just not nudged, he jinked by a defender. Looked fantastic on the TV. But yeah, very good game. Except for a lot of the second half until Glenn Middleton came on, he was able to make an impact. But at least we won by two because last year we won by one and then got knocked out. So it would take them to score 2 goals, which I think is a bit unlikely. Could happen, or it would take them three to avoid extra time. Yeah, good game for us. I think we played pretty well, and I hope that we don't mess up the second leg. So yeah, I'll see you later. Bye.